So I just finished my candle master class with one of my international students, and we were just doing our competitor analysis wherein we were looking at the brands that are available in the international market which are selling candles. And yeah, I think that's when the question came up: what really segregates a normal candle from a luxury candle, and how are these brands able to charge higher prices, and even the customers are happy to pay such high prices to these brands when they seemingly don't even use any kind of luxury materials or ingredients in their candles. And one such example that came to our mind was Bath and Body Works. We were really intrigued by this brand because they have a huge brand presence, and they have these oodles of candles, and seemingly they charge a lot of price for their candles as well. So we just thought, let us just try and see what do they really put into their products that they're charging such heaps of money for their candles. And that's when we tried to check their ingredient list. When I was checking from my side here, of course I'm in India, and when I checked the Indian website, they say that they're using a natural proprietary wax blend and whatnot, and I could not say any ingredients here. And that's when I asked my student to just have a look at her end as well, and I also switched my VPN to see what they mention on the international side. As you all know, in India the candle market is largely unregulated, and hence you will always see too many sellers as well trying to sell you wrong ingredients. So it's not really it's not a mandatory for a candle brand as well to disclose what they use. They can always get away by saying we are using a proprietary wax blend or we are using natural wax without really mentioning any details about what they actually use. So yeah, upon searching more, we realized that they are using things such as palm oil, paraffin wax, microcrystalline wax, and a dozen of other chemicals which I can't even read, let alone understand. So naturally I had to get on a quest to make a luxury candle, and yeah, that's all this video is about. I'm going to make a luxury candle, and I'm going to show you what goes into my product, and we're also going to try and uncover what really differentiates a luxury candle from a normal candle. And it's going to be really thought-provoking and an interesting video. So let's quickly get over to our workspace and get going.
Alright, let's begin. To start off, I'm using coconut soy wax. I'm also using a black matte jar for the luxe feel, and I'll also be using some wooden wicks for the campfire like ambience, and the basics such as wick stickers. And we'll also have a lot of scents because I'm planning to make a very complex blend just as the luxury candles do have. So let's begin. So at first I'm going to add the coconut soy wax into my melter because that's like the first step here. And I just wanted to show you all the texture of this wax as well. This is a very luxury wax, and because we are making a luxury candle today, why not use the finest quality wax instead of the cheap waxes available such as the paraffin or the other waxes. But yeah, this is made up of soy butter wax as well as coconut wax. So this is how it feels. Really soft, extremely luxury. I just love the texture of it as well. So I'm just using about 170 grams of it, and I'm going to turn on my wax melter. It takes around 2 to 3 minutes for it to melt it, and I have just kept it for melting. In the meantime, let us start by cleaning our container. This will ensure that our candle is not only looking clean but also performing well without any kind of dust and debris. So, the conversation that we were trying to have is what kind of differentiates a luxury candle from a normal candle. And that's what got me thinking. So for a normal candle, you typically use paraffin wax, which is a petroleum byproduct. It's cheap and it burns well, but can also release soot, and it isn't so eco-friendly as such. Whereas a luxury candle, it often uses natural waxes like soy wax, beeswax or coconut wax. As you can see in the video, that's what I'm trying to do today. These burn cleaner, longer, and they also tend to be better for the environment. So it's all about being natural and eco-friendly here. When it comes to fragrance as well, a normal candle might have a single artificial scent or a simple blend. However, and the fragrance may not even fill the room or smell one dimensional. But for a luxury candle, it uses high quality complex fragrance oils, often with multiple top, middle, and base notes that create a richer, more luxurious scent experience that fills the room. So, here I am using high quality fragrance oil from a trusted supplier and making my luxury complex fragrance oil blend, which not only gives a rich feel but also gives it that luxurious experience. So here I am going to use a lot of scents, and I'll also share the exact recipe in the description below. But just for you all to know, I am adding lemon, strawberry in the top notes, and then in the middle notes I'll be adding sandalwood and sage and cedar, and in the base notes I'll be adding woody oud and vetiver. So I'm making about 30 grams of fragrance oils, and there'll be like a little extra fragrance oil, but I can preserve it for later. But I felt like 30 grams was easier for me to make because I am trying to make a complex scent which is almost having around 7 to 8 fragrances. So I just didn't want to sort of mess up with this one, and hence, and like I said, the concentration is completely subjective. I have tried to make a recipe that I know works well for me, and you all can try to do a similar one, or you all can try to also explore it using the fragrance wheel. If you all are not aware of what a fragrance wheel is, I created an in-depth detailed course about the fragrance wheel and about fragrances as well, and I'll link it in the video for you all to review it as well. So what I'm doing here is I'm slowly adding these fragrance oils, and then I'll gently stir it. Here these fragrance oils don't really need any kind of curing because these are already cured. All that we are doing is we are creating our own custom blend. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And the recipe that I am showing you all, it creates a nice, complex and intriguing fragrance that starts with a bright citrusy opening, and then it transitions to a smooth woody heart, and finally finishes with a deep mysterious base. And remember, this is just the starting point. You all can also create your own complex blends and create your own unique scents. Here because I'm trying to make a luxury candle, I just wanted to kind of embody everything that a luxury candle has. So yeah, that's where we are. Also, there are so many other things that differentiates a luxury candle apart from a normal candle. So here we'll also talk about the burn quality of it. A normal candle may not burn evenly, can drip or even can drip or even tunnel. So when the wax melts down the center, leaving the wax around the edge, you know what I mean, and that also causes a shorter burn time. Whereas a luxury candle usually has a wick that is specially chosen for the wax and fragrance to ensure a clean and even burn with minimal dripping or tunneling and a longer burn time. So because I wanted to create a luxury candle, I did not really cut corners like the big brands do. I actually used coconut soy wax, and I'm creating my own fragrance blend, and I've also used a wooden wick, which you all know comes expensive. And in terms of the container as well, I tried to use a nice black matte container because of the appeal and because black seems luxurious, so that's what I did. Usually your normal candles are generally less expensive due to the use of cheaper materials, and your luxury candle costs more due to higher quality ingredients, better craftsmanship, and yeah, potentially just being eco-friendly and being kinder to the environment and your own wellness. So I have tried to do everything possible to ensure that I am on my way to create a luxury candle. And when it comes to overall experience as well, your normal candle might provide basic light and fragrance. However, your luxury candle creates a more sensory and luxurious experience with a focus on fragrance quality, clean burning, and beautiful design. So, here we are with our fragrances all ready. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly give it a nice stir, and then I'm going to add this to our wax. So our wax is already melted. Let's quickly get it off the melter and start with the melting process. And whilst we do this, I just want you all to imagine something. Imagine walking into a store. The air is thick with the scent of vanilla bean, marshmallow, and mahogany teak wood. And this is your Bath and Body Works, a place many perceive as a haven for luxury candles. But is the perception the reality? Bath and Body Works uses clever marketing, the inviting atmosphere, the constant stream of new scents, and the seemingly high price tags all contribute to the feeling of luxury. However, beneath the surface, the story might be different. They use paraffin wax, a less expensive option that can release soot and isn't eco-friendly. And don't even get me started about the health impacts. Now, let's step outside and step into a small store, which is basically set up by a small independent candle maker. Their shelves might hold fewer jars, however, each one meticulously labeled with the exact ingredients such as soy wax, coconut wax, or any other wax, fragrance oils which are sourced from trusted suppliers or from high quality businesses, and perhaps even having a touch of ethically harvested botanicals. So I know the fragrance might not be a trendy sugar overload, but a carefully crafted blend which is designed to evoke a specific mood or memory. So, the small business owner might not have the marketing budget of a giant corporation, but their passion for their craft shines throughout. They understand the science behind a clean burn, the art of blending complex fragrances, and the importance of using sustainable ingredients. They are transparent about their process, allowing you to make an informed choice. So, the question arises, what truly defines luxury? Is it the flashy packaging and the brand name, or is it the attention to detail, the commitment to quality, and the honesty about what goes into the product? Perhaps true luxury lies in supporting a small business that pour their heart and soul into creating something beautiful and meaningful. They might not have the glitz and glam, but their candles can offer a more authentic and luxurious experience, one that is fueled by passion and transparency. Ultimately, the choice is yours, always yours. And that's it. Here's our coconut soy luxury candle ready, and I'm just trying to give it a little heat so that the top layers are perfectly smooth. It was already smooth actually, but I just wanted to make it a little more picture perfect, so that's what I did. And I'll just let it set for a while, and then we'll start with trimming the wicks. This is a wooden wick candle, so I'm extremely excited to try it out as well. And here's the final look. Let me know in the comments about what you think about this video and our luxury candle.